Morning. It's 5:21 in the morning. What are you doing up so early on a Saturday? What are y'all doing up so early? Because if I could sleep in, man, I'd be in my bed until like 9 o'clock. 9 or 10 a.m. Oh, God, I wish I could. Today I was like, I did not want to get up at all. But again, I have to get out of the shelter. We have to be out of our city on a bike. Just jumps out in front of nowhere. Are you kidding me? Look at these fucking idiots. You just don't never know in the city what's going on. These little guys just jump out in front of my car on bicycles. Like, what are y'all doing? 5:30 in the morning, y'all riding around on bicycles. What's going on? They just jump out in front of, in the middle of nowhere. Oh my God. What are you guys doing up so early? Because I wish I could stay in the bed. I wish. That's a luxury for me. Oh my God, that's a luxury. Oh my God, I did not want to get out of bed today. Happy Saturday. Are you ready to rock? I'm not really. I'm not ready to rock. I'm ready to go back to sleep. Tired, tired, tired. I didn't sleep well last night. I didn't really probably shut my eyes until like 1 o'clock in the morning. 1 o'clock. I just couldn't sleep good last night. I guess I was had a lot of thoughts in my head. I had a lot. My mind was racing. That's what I say. My mind was racing. So yeah, my mind was racing, my friends. I really didn't even feel like doing a live stream this morning, but I have to get out of the shelter. I have no, I don't have no choice with that. But I like to get up and get out the way to get away from everybody before the other girls get up. I like to just be out of the way, out the way, out the way, out the way. It's gonna be like this until I leave that place. I'm gonna be out the way, out the way, out the way. It's raining here a little bit. It must have rained last night a little bit, not a lot, but just a little bit. Just a little. I'm half asleep. Sometimes I get up in the morning and I'm like, yo, I'm so sick of doing this, man. But I mean, it's the same thing it was when I was in my apartment, except, when I was in my apartment, if I was off, I could just sleep, sleep in my bed, enjoy that. But when you out here in the shelter, you gotta just do what these people tell you, and that sucks because I want to stay in the bed until 7. Even though 7 o'clock is still early, sometimes I don't want to do live. I've been coding and studying on my labs. Oh, okay. That's what you do? Is that what you do? What is it, coding and billing or just coding? What time do you normally get up? What time do you normally get up every day? I know you said you're off, so you're working from home today, or you just off? Here we go with the nothing auntie. Nothing auntie. It's actually fairly warm out here today. It was chilly last night though. Last night when I got out of my car, I had a chill. There was a chill in the air. There was a chill in the air. I gotta get my iPad fixed, y'all. My iPad screen is not. My iPad will just not. It won't. The screen won't light up. So when I turn the power button on, the iPad is just. The screen is black. So the lady at my job was like, "Yeah, you probably need a new screen." I'm like, "How do I need a new iPad screen? This iPad is probably not even 2 years old." And I don't even think I got the warranty on this thing because Walmart asked for the warranty. Do you want the warranty? And the warranty be like 50, $60. And I said, no, I didn't want the warranty, but I know I'm out of the manufacturer's warranty. It's over because it's been a year. So somebody is like, yo, the screen, an iPad screen costs, it's pretty pricey, but the screen shouldn't be like that right now. So I'm like, what the heck? I need my iPad to work. Because my iPad is the key to me, filling out applications for jobs. And this is why I don't want to get a second job. This is why. This is exactly why I don't want to get a second job. This is why I don't want to get a second job. See, those are the comments right there. Idiots who get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and start calling people the N-words. That's what I'm talking about. You're blocked, you idiots. You're blocked, my friend. Who gets up at 5 o'clock something in the morning and start calling people racial slurs? Like, come on, dude. Come on, dude. Get real. Mm. You say return it? I had it for a year now. I had it over a year. I don't think I could just return that. Buy the same one. Put the old one in the box and return it. They gonna find out because all this stuff got serial numbers on it. I can't do that. Can I? So that means I still need to buy a new one, right? I don't really have the money to even buy a new iPad right now. You know what I mean? And I don't want to do that because I don't want them to say I'm stealing because that's kind of technically stealing because, they have serial numbers and all that stuff. And then they're like, sometimes when you get a new screen for these laptops or iPads or whatever, when you get a new screen for these iPads or whatever, they sometimes it's more money to sometimes it costs more money to sometimes it costs more money to get the screen and get the pay for the warranty and all that. Sometimes it costs more money that way, and I'm not in the mood for that. Good morning. Yes, I am homeless. I live in a homeless shelter, so I live in a homeless shelter right now. And I'm leaving the shelter right now. It's about 5 something in the morning, and this is what I do every day. Every day. Yeah, I don't look at it as sad. I'm grateful to have a place to live right now. You know what I mean? I'm grateful to have a place to sleep last night. I didn't sleep good at all last night, so I didn't probably shut my eyes until like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So I felt like I just went to sleep. I felt like I just went to sleep. So, got crazy trolls early in the morning. I got you, baby. Red light, green light. It didn't rain out here, but it rained where I was at. Yeah, I just blocked like 3 accounts. Early in the morning, people are freaking insane. I'm getting me some coffee. I really just want to go back to sleep, but it's fairly warm down here. I can't complain. It's pretty nice. It's not cold, thank God. See, the funny thing about a troll account is you never know who it is, right? And that's the main reason why I really don't get like moderators and stuff like that, because sometimes you can have a moderator that's trolling you and you just don't know. So this is why I don't do moderation, because I don't never know who that person is that's trolling me, and it could be a person that's moderating your channel. I don't know who these people are, and I'm not doing this. I'm not doing the troll stuff, because if I feel like you're the troll, I'll just block you from my channel too. I'm not doing that moderation crap. The moderation stuff is over, because sometimes the people that are moderating you and the people that come in and try to act like they're your best friend are the people that's trolling you. So I don't trust nobody. So I just blocked some other people as well, because I'm not doing the moderation stuff. When people come in your channel and they try to be extra, really, extra nice and extra, they are really the ones that's trolling you. So I don't trust nobody. So if I feel a ways, all of a sudden I get all these N words, like all of a sudden I get these racial slurs at 5 something in the morning, and after me having a moderator that I put on my channel as a moderator, I just blocked the moderator too. I'm not playing these games. Good morning, how you doing from Ohio? It's really funny because I had a moderator last night, that this person that I made a moderator, and all of a sudden this morning I get all these NIGGER troll accounts. Like 3 or 4 people just come in like back to back calling me the N word, which is fine, no problem. But it's just very strange that I get a moderator and all of a sudden I get these N word troll accounts. So I blocked them. I'm not playing that. I don't play those games. That's why I don't do moderation. I'm not for sure if this person, but I don't trust nobody. What the hell's going on? No, somebody was up here trolling me, calling me the N word. Like 3 or 4 different accounts start calling me the N word. But it's very funny that I get a troll. I did a moderation last night. I made somebody my moderator, and then all of a sudden, early in the morning, I get all these NIGGERs. And for some reason, it's starting to have me thinking that it's probably the person that I made my moderator that's calling me the N word. In my head. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but I'm not playing those. I don't play that. Because sometimes it's always the people that's closest to you that you think is cool are the ones that's trying to destroy you. So he got blocked. I'm not playing that. I think it's him. It would think it was my moderator trying to play with me. What makes no sense. It makes a lot of sense because it's very funny. It makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of freaking sense. I don't trust nobody. And that's why people say a lot of the times, your moderator could really destroy your channel. Your moderators could destroy your channel. That's why I removed all the mods. I don't trust that guy. It was weird because I haven't had a troll come into my account to try to call me the N-word in a long time. It's been a while. Now, all of a sudden, I get this guy last night to be my moderator because I thought he was cool, And all of a sudden, I get like 4 different accounts calling me the NIGGER. And I think it was him. I'm not worried about the wrong thing. If somebody's on here calling me a racial slur, I'm going to block them. And I'm not really worrying about it, but I'm just saying, I'm talking about my experience. So that's not me being worried about it, but nobody's going to come on here and call me racial slurs and think that you're going to exist here, because that's just not going to happen. And it was funny because when the person was calling me the racial slur, my moderator act like he didn't see that. How can a mod destroy your channel? A moderator could have a whole bunch of other channels. And yeah, moderators can destroy your channel. I don't know if you ever looked at videos with people talking about their moderators can mess up their channel. I think he was the one trolling me. I think my moderator was trolling me. I did delete him. So I'm not having any mods anymore because I think the moderator was the one calling me the N-word. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can say what y'all want, but I'm not putting up with that. That's why I was always like saying that I don't want a mod, but the guy wanted to be my moderator. He was excited last night that I made him a mod. Then all of a sudden, you're moderating for me this morning. All of a sudden, I'm getting all these accounts calling me the N-word. And he act like he didn't see it. No, I'm not making anybody a mod anymore. I'm not doing that. Because I really believe that this person that I made a moderator last night was the one that was trolling me. And he was the one calling me the N-word. Because he was just really, really nice in the beginning for sure. But, I don't know. In my heart, I was thinking he was the one that was trolling me, calling me the N-word. I mean, you never know. Your moderator could have, 4 or 5 different troll accounts to troll people, to try to get in your head and make you feel a certain kind of way. This guy was always like really, really nice. And he's probably listening to me right now, which I really don't care. But I believe it was my moderator that was calling me the N-word, because when that person was in here calling me the N-word on different accounts, he acted like he didn't see that. And he's supposed to be my moderator. Yeah, you're my moderator, but you don't see this. So to me, you're the one that's doing it. You might fall in love with him. No, I'm not doing any more mods. I wasn't even going to mod him, but I did. But I think he was the one that was trolling me, calling me the N-word. So I know he probably got other accounts, and I could be wrong, but I don't believe that I'm wrong. So I do not believe that I'm wrong. I believe that I'm right. I believe that my intuition got me thinking like, yeah, it's him. I know it's him. Because when that person was calling me the N-word, he acted like he didn't see it. So when the trolls was coming in calling me NIGGER, and then it was some different accounts. Hi from New Zealand, how you doing? People just go around because they don't have a life, man. I'm not the one. If I get the intuition to think that my moderator is the one that's trolling me, I'm not dealing with you no more. So I blocked him. And he probably has other accounts. He's probably watching me right now, but I really don't care. I don't do the fake YouTube crap. Like, it doesn't matter how nice a person is, the things that they text to you. You don't never know what someone is doing. You just never know. So I don't trust them, because when that person was in here calling me the N-word, he acted like he did not see that. I'm like, aren't you the moderator? You don't see this person in here trolling me, calling me the N-word? So you're done. I'm done with that. That's why I said I don't do moderation. I don't do the moderation thing. Hello from New Zealand. How are you today? Good morning. It is 5 something in the morning. Well, 5:41 here. Good morning. I believe that man was the one that was trolling me. I believe it was him. I really believe it was him. And all you have to do is go into these back screens, and I can go into the thing and find out who this person was. Nobody's called me that in a while. Like, nobody's trolled me and called me the N-word in quite some time. So that's why I said, be careful who your moderators are, because your moderators could be the one that's trolling you. And the funny thing is, like, the people that do YouTube as a living, like, they get paid for content and stuff like that. And when you get moderators, we don't know who these people are. We don't know who these freaking people are. The same ones that say that they for you could be the ones trying to get you, trying to get you canceled. So I don't trust nobody. I think that man was trolling me. I blocked his ass so fast. I'm not playing those games. Sorry, you're done. Because I think it's you that's trolling me. And it's probably you that's calling me the N-word. Not that I really care. I mean, y'all know how I feel about people saying stuff. And I know, I just felt like the guy was just, he was overly talkative and he was really too nice. So I don't trust him. I believe it was him. I believe my moderator was calling me the N-word, y'all. And then when a person was calling me the N-word on my on my screen, he the moderator, but he didn't see that. You don't see this person here attacking me? You don't see that? Yeah, because it's probably you the one doing it. I mean, we got to think with some common sense here. Everything that glitter is definitely not gold, my friend. Kendra's Corner say she doesn't want any moderators. Who's Kendra's Corner? Yeah, it's drama. I swear to y'all, I got the inclination because I'm driving, like, trying to come to Wawa to get some coffee. So my moderator, he's here at like 5:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. As soon as I get on live, he's here. And a lot of the times, he's always here early in the morning, right? So he's always been like super, super nice. He's probably watching me right now, but I don't care. He's always been like super overly, superly nice, you know, typing a lot, talking. I even went to his channel and subscribed to his channel because I thought he was like decent. And like I said, I can't prove the fact that my moderator was calling me the N-word, but I believe it was him calling me the N-word. Because this morning, I make you my moderator last night, and now all of a sudden at 5 or something in the morning, I got 3 or 4 different accounts calling me the N-word. And you're my moderator, and you act like you can't see that? You don't see this person? I think he is the hacker. Yeah, that's why I blocked him. As soon as I get situated, I'm going to go block him again. He's probably listening to me right now. And see, God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly. I had the discernment that you're the one that's calling me the N-word. So you're out of here, buddy. It's a shame that you can't even have like a moderator moderating your channel. And the moderator's not even looking out for your best interest. The moderator is probably a racist himself. So... and if I would have kept him as my mod, they probably would have been calling me the N-word all morning long. So I believe it was him. So, and if it wasn't him, I apologize, but I do believe it was him. I think he was the hacker calling me the N-word back to back on 3 or 4 different accounts. Because that never happened to me early in the morning like this, all of a sudden. And when they're calling me the N-word, my moderator acts like he don't see that. He didn't see the people calling me the N-word. He was nowhere to be found when they were calling me the N-word. And he's probably watching me right now. And guess what? I'm done with you. Because he's always came in here being super, super nice, super, super kind, super nice, super kind, super supportive. And I was like, oh, wow, this is a good person. But don't believe stuff when people are typing things to you on social media. Because you don't never know who these people are. You don't never know who they are. They could be a part of the Ku Klux Klan. So I believe it was him. And he told on himself, like, you can't be that dumb as a person to think that, you know, I make you my moderator. Then all of a sudden, people are trolling me, calling me the N-word. Like, I don't know it's you, idiot. You can't be that stupid as a moderator. Like, come on. That's the main reason why I told y'all I don't do moderators. And I never will again. I don't, like, YouTube is serious for me, but it's not that serious for me. You know what I'm saying? It's not that serious that I'm going to let somebody, a moderator that I thought was a good person, come in here and call me the N-word and think that I'm stupid and I don't know that my moderator is the one that's calling me the N-word. Possibly hacker, possibly block the mod means mods can't see the comment or possible hacker. Like I said, I honestly don't know if it was him, but I believe it was him because if he's my moderator, he should have been able to see these people calling me the N-word and he should have blocked them like right away. That's your, you know, that's what you're mod for. And I know moderators don't sit here and watch the screen all day long. I don't know if it was him, but in my discernment, I think it was him calling me the N-word. And not that I even care if he called me the N-word, because most people, they can't call you the N-word to your face. They'll just call you the N-word, you know, behind a computer screen. But, you know, it doesn't bother me because, you know, people say that all the time. But no one really says the N-word to your face, right? They'll say the N-word behind your back. They know they're not going to say it to your face. You know why? Because they know they're going to get knocked out. They know they're going to get effed up. They know that. They're aware of that. They're aware of what's coming next when you call a person the N-word. You already know you're going to get dealt with. So they come behind computer screens and do it behind computer screens. And I don't care what nobody said. I believe it was him, because you can't be that stupid to think that I think, oh, this is, I got a troll early in the morning called me the N-word. All of a sudden I got a moderator and now I'm being called the N-word like 4 times on 4 different accounts. Like, dude, you can't be serious. Use one intuition. It's your power. Yeah, I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. And social media, like YouTube, is important to me, but it's not that damn important that I'm gonna sit here and just let people drag me through the mud, and I'm gonna just get up here and get like attacked. Somebody's gonna racially attack me on social media, low-key racist, and act like they're not. Like, I'm not playing those games. This guy was super freaking nice to me every day. 5 o'clock, I'm here, he's on here talking. I'm like, yo, he's nice. Oh my god, he's a nice guy. I said, I'm gonna make you a moderator. He was like, oh, thank you for making me a mod, thank you. But then after the N-words start coming up, I didn't say nothing to him. I just sat there kind of quiet. He said something about, oh, I see the trolls are trolling. Then I'm just like, yeah, it's probably you. It's probably you, probably the one trolling me right now. That's why I don't trust people. I don't trust nobody. Good morning, guys. Mercy. Trust your discernment. Yeah, I trust my discernment, and I blocked them. That's why I don't do moderators, and I never will again. I gave this man a chance, and like I said, I can't prove if that's him or not. But in my discernment, in my heart, and I'm heavy on discernment, he's probably the one that's trolling me. He's probably my troll. And he's probably watching me right now, and I don't really care. I don't really care, but my discernment says that you're my troll. Because people with weird lives, and people that really hate a certain demographic of people in the world, they're going to do everything they can do to try to make us feel like, like we're nobodies. Oh, let's call her the N-word and see how she feels. I'm like, no, you're the troll, and you're the one that's calling me the N-word. So bye-bye. It is what it is, y'all. But that's why in the beginning when I was saying I don't do moderators, that's why. Because you never know who's moderating you. You got to be very careful on social media. And I have to carry myself, I just got to carry myself a certain way, and carry myself to the point where nobody can be trusted. Definitely not on social media, but I don't trust people in life anyway. But my discernment told me that he is my troll. My moderator was trolling me. I said, 5 o'clock in the morning, you got people up here coming on social media saying racial slurs. No, that's somebody that's close to you, baby. Reserve the troll back on them. Reverse the troll. No, I don't have time to even troll. I don't have time for that. I have time to grow what I got going on. I don't got time to be trying to troll him back. Like, I don't have time for that. That's not important in my world. You know what I mean? I don't have time to troll back. People that want to troll people, they sitting at home with nothing to do. They're sitting at home in their mama's basement, or their wife can't stand them. The wife is sleeping with somebody at the job. Their life is miserable. So they're like, oh, let me go troll this black girl on social media because, she's black. So let me just take my racist ways out on this black girl that comes on here every morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. Somebody that's already homeless. You know what I mean? And I know the person's probably watching me right now. Most people have multiple different YouTube accounts. But who has time to be signing in and out of different accounts to troll people? Who has time for that? Somebody that has a lot of time on their hands. And guess what? Nah, you're blocked now. Everybody has time for vengeance. Yeah, but I don't have time for that. I don't have time for vengeance. I just don't, I don't have time for that. Some people don't have time for vengeance. Come on. Everybody don't got time for drama. You got time for vengeance and drama? Izzy B? You got time for that? I don't have time for that. Now, maybe on my day off, I might. But right now, I just don't. I just got out of parole, and I'm looking for crack. Where are you, Sugarfoot? What are you talking about? I don't understand. I don't understand. And it was so funny because this guy would come here every day and be super nice to me. Super nice. I'm like, I know you're the one trolling me. And I got a thing for you, and I can't let go. I'm at Wawa, and I'm just sitting out in my car. I need to go get some coffee, but that really got me kind of going. Like, what? Are you trolling me, brother? You the one that's trolling me, and you got caught. Because when you come over here with the racial stuff, I block you right away if I can. You know what I'm saying? If I can do it, I will. But good morning to everybody. I am up. It is 5 something in the morning. It's 5:52. It's actually 6. I don't have to be to work until this afternoon, so I'm not really like rushing to get anywhere. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm trying to get out of the car and go get this coffee. Child, I don't feel like getting out. I don't feel like getting out the car doing anything. But yeah, y'all, if you do social media, be wary. Be aware of the trolls. Sometimes the trolls can come into the face of the person that you put for a moderator. Be careful, man. And I believe, like I said before, I believe it was him. I believe he was the one that was trolling me. My moderator started trolling me. And he got caught. Caught. And I know the person probably watching me right now. Hello, I know you one is trolling me. God already let me know my instincts. I'm aware that you are the one calling me the N-word, brother. But like I said, on the other side of the screen, we don't know who people are. We don't know who we're talking to. You could be talking to a person that just unalived 13 people, like, and they're on the internet trolling you. Man, there's some dangerous people out here in the world. We don't never know who we're talking to. So I always try to lead myself with discernment. And my discernment told me, leave that person alone, because that person is the one calling you the N-word right now. And I don't feel no type of way, but damn, I'm like, wow, I make you the moderator, and then you turn around and troll me. I know it's him. I know it's him. I know it. But good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. I'm exhausted this morning. Like, I'm so tired. I was so angry. I did not want to get up this morning. Yes, I do live in a homeless shelter, and this is what I do every morning. Every morning, guys. You're very handsome, wealthy, and popular. Are you now? Usually they throw away the leftovers at McDonald's around 2 a.m. You missed it. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't want no leftover McDonald's. Sorry. I'm not looking for leftovers. I'm not looking for leftovers. Oh, boy. Good morning, everyone. What are you guys doing today on this Saturday? I got 12 people watching me. Good morning. I'm at Wawa. I had to block a few people this morning because a troll came in trying to troll me, calling me the N-word early in the morning. So I know it was my moderator. That's why you can't trust moderators, man, because a mod will come in and try to mod you, get close to you, and start calling you racial slurs, honey. That's what happened to me this morning. I gotta go in here and get my coffee. People starting to pull in. I hate when people back their cars in, because now I'm like, don't hit me, please. Yeah, you gotta be very careful of the trolls, honey. Very careful of the moderators. Your moderator can turn your channel into a complete shithole. Yes, I believe so. I really believe that person was trolling my channel. Moderators will try to get close to you, to try to ruin you and ruin your channel, and I'm not trying to hear that. Like, if I feel like a certain way about, I'm not modding nobody else anyway, but I'm like, haha, you clowned yourself. You clowned yourself. You're the clown. You're the NIGGER, because now you got caught in doing your BS. He got caught. And I know he probably watching me right now. Hello. Hi. This is why I don't trust nobody. This is why I don't trust nobody. Definitely not on social media. You can't trust nobody that I mean, you can't even trust people you barely know. Like, you can't even trust your family and stuff like that. But a stranger on the other side of a computer, you can't trust them. People try to take your situation because I come on here and I talk about the real. I talk about my real life and me being homeless, and people come on here and they bash me about it. Like, oh, well, that's what you get. Oh, she's homeless. Oh, she's not homeless. Listen, I'm not your girl for that. I don't care what people think. Because if I cared what people thought about me, I wouldn't be up here telling my story. I wouldn't be up here saying I was homeless if I was afraid of the things that people are going to come and say. I'd rather someone tease me about being homeless than someone come on here and start calling me racial slurs. Like, I get it all. But the thing is, when you're talking to somebody that already has confidence, the things that a person say means nothing to me. It means nothing. If you guys come in, can y'all give me a thumbs up? I do see I got 12 thumbs up, so thank you. So I thank you. But if you're here, let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know where you're tuning in from, what state, what country. Tap in. Say hello to your friends. Say hello to your neighbor. No, I will not be moderating anybody ever again on my channel because I believe my moderator was trolling me. And I believe he's here watching me right now. Hello. Yo, Wawa's starting to get packed a little bit. I gotta get in here and get me some coffee. I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. And plus, I gotta put some money on my Wawa card. Put a couple dollars on there so I can have enough gas and stuff throughout the week. I just got some cash. I should just use my. I'm gonna use my credit card. My credit had went up, y'all. I'm happy. My credit increased. So that makes me happy. That brings me joy. I get so mad when I wake up and my credit flunked a little bit. Like my credit rating went down. My credit score. I love when I get up and my credit score increased. I get so happy. Oh my God. I'd be so happy. You let people get close to you on social media a little bit, and they end up being the people that will try to destroy your channel. I caught it. I caught it right. I caught it so early on. This person was being super nice, super talkative. I was like, oh, wow, he's talking. He's always here. I was like, let me make him a moderator. Man, worst thing I could have ever done. Worst thing I could have ever done. Don't trust no moderators, honey. Just because somebody in here, like, they, you know, talking like they're for you and they got your back, they are the main ones that are trying to destroy your channel, man. I'm telling you, you can't trust the soul. And I didn't trust him, but I don't trust a stranger. But I was like, damn, people are slick and sly with their crap, man. And this person is probably watching me right now, probably has multiple troll accounts. I don't do that bullshit, man. Just like I don't do stuff at my job with people. I don't trust people. So if you come in here and you trying little slick stuff with me, God gives me discernment, right? I don't trust nobody. Nobody. And you know, don't take my situation as me being a weak woman, because I'm not weak at all. I want you idiots to know. I'm not out here looking for best friends. I'm not out here looking for enemies either, but people got some damn nerve, man. Some damn nerve. And then they so stupid that they don't even try to hide their troll. They don't even try to hide the fact that they're trolling me. They don't try to hide that. I have to work. It's okay. Me too. I have to work this morning. Have a good day. Thank you. Stay positive and smart and strong. Thank you. I appreciate your kind words. You enjoy your day too, Platinum K. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you. I'm homeless woman. How are you? I'm good, man. I just had to block a troll. I blocked it. Well, I made this person my moderator last night, Mike. And when I made this person my moderator this morning, I had a whole bunch of trolls coming in calling me the N-word. And for some reason, I believe my moderator was the one that was trolling me, calling me the N-word. So I blocked him. I blocked him. I made him my moderator last night, and he was like thankful, like, oh my God, thank you. I appreciate it. But it was so funny that the person was calling me the N-word this morning, and my moderator acted like he didn't see it. Yeah, so I just I blocked him. I blocked the moderator and I took him down as my mod. I know he's probably watching me right now, but I believe he was trolling me and calling me the racial slur. Early, 5 o'clock in the morning. And it was so funny because I made him my moderator, and these people come in calling me Nigger. And I'm just looking at him as my moderator. I'm like, hey, moderator, you don't see this person calling me the N-word? Or is it you calling me the N-word? So I believe it was him. I believe it was him. I have this. My discernment tells me that the person that I made my moderator was doing that. Police him. Put him on ankle monitor. Don't worry. No, I'm done. I blocked him. I gotta go back later. I think my mod was trolling me, y'all, calling me the racial slurs. But not that I really care about the racial slurs, but you know, people say things on social media that they can't say in real life. But I'm not gonna be your girl. Go troll another person's account. I'll be right back. Got my coffee. I said I was gonna go watch the sunrise today. I have time for that, but the hell did I scroll into? What do you mean? What the hell you scroll into? It's a live stream. You know what a live stream is? You don't know what a live stream is? I got something for you trolls. I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass, you troll. I don't play that. I'm not playing the racial troll crap. As soon as you start with that racial stuff, your ass is grass. I don't do the racial stuff. You come here with the N-word mess, you will get your ass blocked off my fucking channel. So do not come here with that bullshit. So y'all try to come and troll people and call them racial slurs because y'all asses can't do it in real life. It's dark outside. It's like 5 something in the morning. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. When you come here with the racial bullshit, you're going to fucking quick. So quick. Even if I'm driving my car and you want to be a racist, asshole. Don't nobody feel bad because you're going to troll people on social media because you can't troll people in your real life because you can't troll people at your job with your hateful ways. I got something for your ass. I got something for that ass. Somebody try to come into my life and try to troll me in a racist kind of way. So you can't trust nobody. Yeah, I can't trust nobody. Who cut the lights out? I did. And what, I'm gonna drive in my car with the lights on all day? We're not doing that. I got me some coffee though. I got me some coffee, so I'm ready for the trolls. Today's my Friday. I didn't even realize. The hell did I scroll into? You scrolled into something called a live stream, right? You're here, so what are you on live streams for? You know, if you asking those silly ass questions, I mean, get real. People crack me up, man. Especially a stupid racist that try to come on YouTube and be racial, be a racist towards somebody, and you get your dumb ass, you get caught in your shit. Like I made this guy my moderator last night, and he ended up coming back to troll me, calling me the N-word. I said I know it's him, and I know he watching right now. How do you feel? Go find someone else to stalk and bother. You can't trust no damn body. I tell you, you can't trust a soul. I wanted to go watch the sunset, the sunrise, but I don't know. I don't know if I feel like it. I mean, I could do it, right? I just don't know where my other I don't know where my other I don't know where my other cell phone is. I guess I could go watch the sunset, but see, it's raining, so I don't know if it's gonna be cloudy today. I don't know if we're gonna see any sun. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see much, but I'm gonna go park in my spot where I can see the sunrise because I feel like watching the sunrise. I mean, I could do it tomorrow on my day off and just keep moving forward. Should I just keep driving y'all or should I go see the sunrise? What should I do? Just dial 911. What you dial 911 for? What did you dial 911 for? Why? What you dial 911 for? Why you calling cops on me? You calling the police? Are you calling the police? You calling the police? Are you calling the police on me? You're calling the police. You're calling the police. You're calling the police. See, I knew that guy was being like too nice to me. He was being too nice. He was very, very talkative. He would talk and communicate with me. And I do believe that he is the one that was calling me the N-word. I believe it was him. Because when those trolls came in and they were calling me the N-word back to back, he was probably on different computer screens, on his phone, on a tablet, on a computer, in his house, up trolling me, calling me the N-word. And then he acted like he didn't see it. See, the fact that he didn't delete when that person was calling me the N-word, he didn't delete it, but you're supposed to be my moderator. So, nah. That's the stuff that the moderators definitely need to be deleting and, getting those people out of here. But all of a sudden, you don't see that person calling me the N-word. I know it was him. I know for a fact it was him. My discernment tells me that it was him. But good morning. If you guys don't know that I am a single woman and I live in a homeless shelter in the city, and here I am. This is what I do every single morning. Call the police for her baddie alert. What's the baddie alert? Just dial 911. Don't call 911 on me. No, I don't want to go to jail. I don't have any bail. I don't want to go to jail without the bell. I want to go watch the sunrise today, you guys. And then on my way, I'm going to get some gas. So I'm probably going to do a 2-hour live stream today. So welcome. Welcome to my channel. My channel is called Homeless Single Woman. Welcome. Good morning to everyone. I hope that you guys can hang around, stay around, get comfortable, and come on the journey with me on my homeless journey. I live in a homeless journey. I live in a homeless shelter. I was evicted out of my apartment in 2023, and here I am. I'm in a homeless shelter just trying to reboot, restart my life. Yes, I am. It's going to be okay. Oh yeah, okay. I see the clouds are moving a little bit. I'm trying to get to my sunrise spot. So yeah, like I said, with this troll, this person that I made a moderator last night, I believe that he ended up trolling me. Because when these people were in the comments calling me the N-word, dragging me through the comments, it was like 3 or 4 different accounts that came in like one after the other. I blocked the person, and then another person came in calling me Nigger. So I was like, yo, I believe it's my troll person. I believe it's my moderator doing that. I believe it, y'all. And I blocked his ass too. See, don't be like when somebody come into your inbox and they being real nice and they being overly nice and overly whatever, girl, they could bring your channel down, man. But see, again, and I also tell people, don't come over here with the BS because I don't suffer from low self-esteem. So I don't have low self-esteem. But one thing I'm not going to deal with is no nasty ass racist person. We ain't doing that. We're not dealing with no racism. So you want to call me whatever, and you're going to get your ass blocked from the channel. And I know they always come back. And I know the person, I know he's probably watching me from his multiple different accounts. But, I don't care. I'm not playing that bullshit. So you go play that racist shit on somebody else because it ain't going to work over here. Because when you want to play that racist shit to somebody's face, you're going to get your ass fucked up. You already know that. You're going to get your ass dealt with properly. That's why they want to be racist. They want to be racist, on social media. That's why they try to do that on socials, baby. I was back here the other day. So I'm back at my spot where I can watch this beautiful sunrise. I usually do the sunrises on my days off, but I feel like doing it today. Back at my favorite spot, but see, it's going to be getting cold out here, so I don't know. I'm not going to be out here when it get cold doing this now. Okay, we ain't going to be out here when it's cold doing this, okay? I was here the other day, and these people came to, I guess the landscapers came to cut this grass. This used to be like an old hotel, and this is like an abandoned hotel. So yeah, it's an abandoned hotel. So I just come here and watch the sunrise. We're gonna watch the sunrise today. Here we go. There we go. There we go. It's not too cold out today, y'all. It's not too cold out here. Let me find my other phone. But yeah, I ain't doing that racist troll stuff. I don't do the racism, baby. And one thing I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna kiss your ass either. Cause you listen, you ain't gonna say it to somebody's face, call them an N-word. You say whatever you want to say behind this computer screen. Cause if you ever come in my face with the bullshit, you already know what's gonna happen to your ass. So don't come over here with the racial bullshit. Don't come over here with that bullshit. You call people of color all the N-words you fucking want to. But you damn sure know better that if you gonna say it in real life, you know you're gonna get your ass beat. So have you ever considered it if other people have more than you can just disregard the law and take what are you talking about? Are you working? No, I'm not working. I'm watching the sun. I am working today, later on this afternoon, yeah. I'll say it to your face. Well, say it to my face then. Whenever you see me in life, say it to my face. You retarded ass idiot. Say it to my face, you retarded idiot. I am watching the sunrise. I'm in New Jersey. I'm in New Jersey. They're most likely miserable in their own lives. Yeah, I'm not worrying about it. But I'm going to talk about it though. I'm going to talk about it though. They come on social media and spew their hate because they can't be hateful in real life. They can't outwardly be racist in real life to someone's face. They're not going to do it because they're cowards. They're cowards and they know they can't fight. They're cowards and they know they can't even throw a punch. Have you ever been to Franklin Lakes? I don't know where Franklin Lakes is at. Gosh, people are still doing that. They must be angry people. Yeah, I believe it was my troll that was I believe my moderator. I made this guy my moderator last night. And I did screenshot his channel name, and I think his name was like Mentors. He was here since like, how long has he been around? I don't know how long he was subscribed to me, but he comes here like every day. Oh, you're in Patterson? Okay. What is that, a lake? Is that a nice place, like a hiking destination or something? It's dark outside, so you can't see my face. I'm sorry. I'm trying to watch the sunrise, y'all. I know the sunrise is going to be around 6:30ish or whatever, but I'm not. I just have the camera towards the sunrise. I don't see. It was raining last night, so I don't know. It's probably a little cloudy. That's why I'm not showing my face, because it's dark outside. It's dark. You can't see my face anyway. You're not going to be able to see my face until the sunrise. But I'm here watching the sunrise today because I don't have to be to work until later. So here, 12. It's 12 in the afternoon. Where are you at, Mike Hawk? Omar Plumber, how are you? Good morning, everybody. I see 21 people watching me. Oh my God, you guys must love me. Y'all, I'm talking about my experience this morning with the troll. I made this guy my moderator last night, and all of a sudden, early in the morning, I get all these people calling me the N-word in my comment section, and then my so-called moderator act like he didn't see it. You're in Antarctica? Really? Good, Omar. That's good. I'm glad you're doing fine. What's going on with everybody? Y'all let me know where y'all calling me from. Like this is a radio station. Y'all let me know what country or state you're watching me from, guys. Let's communicate. Talk in the chat. I just tell y'all my experience. I had a troll this morning, and I believe my troll was my moderator. I had a racist troll, and I believe it was my moderator. And I believe he's still here watching me. He's still watching. He's still listening. That's okay. You can listen in the background. New Zealand. It's a couple people from New Zealand here. I'm not in New Zealand, Jen, no. I'm not in New Zealand. I'm in the United States. I live in New Jersey. She's in the U.S., the accent. I wish I could hear what my accent sounds like. Like, how does a New Jersey accent, how does an American accent sound? Because I love when I hear, like, somebody from London. I love when I hear their accent. I just love that London accent. You're still in bed. It's 3:30 a.m. Yeah, it's like 6:19 here where I'm at. Shoot, I wish I still was in bed. But you know, when you're in a homeless shelter, because if you guys don't know, I live in a homeless shelter in the United States of America. So we have to get up by a certain time and we have to be out. I leave the homeless shelter every day by like 5. In between 5 and 5:30, I leave and I just start my day. I come. Some days I watch the sunrise. Some days I just go straight to the gym. I mean, my life is not really exciting, right? I lost everything. I lost my apartment. So when I lost my place, I lost everything. So now I'm trying to build my life back. I've been homeless now for about 2 years, and I just come on here talking about my journey and talk about what I'm going through, you know. God bless you. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Maybe get a job. I do have a job, you freaking idiot. I'm actually going to my job today. I can complain about whatever I want. You're coming here watching me. So if you don't want me to complain or talk about my life, you ain't got to be here. Bye. Are you able to work? I do work a job. I work full time. I work a full-time job. I don't think I'd be sitting in this car if I wouldn't be able to afford like gas or anything if I didn't have a job. So, but you sound black. No offense, but you sound black. Obviously, I am black. I obviously am black, so Perfect. Yeah, I do have a job. So there's a lot of people that live in shelters that have jobs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the shelter is not always like, it's people in the shelter. It's people that work at your job right now. I don't say my name. My name is the channel. My name is the title of my channel. That's my name. You can call me homeless, whatever you want to call it. You can call me single. You can call me woman. Like, I don't say my government name on social media. I don't share all that information. I understand you want to, but my name is just homeless. That's my name for now. My name, hello from Oklahoma. Hello from Oklahoma. How are you this morning? How are you this morning? And those are the people, like, when people come in here and say, like, ignorant stuff, like, maybe you should get a job. I do work. Just because I say I'm homeless doesn't mean that a homeless person can't have a job. Some people are just so stupid. It's just so dumb how dumb people really are in the world. Okay, I did not want to offend you by no, homeless is fine. I mean, that's the name of my channel. So I don't mind if some people come in here and call me homeless, and some people also ask my name, and I just know people want to talk and communicate, but I don't mind people calling me homeless because that's the name of my channel. Normally when someone's on social media, they want to be addressed and called by their name that, that's being shown. I don't call my government name or my nickname by what people call me out on the streets. I don't reveal that. Doing well. I hope your day is fabulous. I'm good so far. I'm just sitting here trying to watch this sunrise. And I thought it's supposed to be around 6:30, but I don't know what's going on. I haven't watched the sunrise and it's been a couple days. So I'm watching the sunrise. How old are you though? I'm old. I'm in my 40s. I'm an old hag. Have been where you are. It gets better. My prayers go out to you, honey. Thank you. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. I thank you for the 24 people that's watching me right now. If you guys came in here and you have not given me a thumbs up, if you guys don't mind, thumbsing up my channel. Thumbsing up my channel. Thumbsing up my channel. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I had went to, you're gonna call me Miss Charlotte? Where'd Miss Charlotte come from? You could just call me homeless or whatever. Whatever, call me whatever, As long as you ain't calling me out of my name, I don't care. But I don't say my government name. But yeah, this is life, right? I did not want to get out of the bed this morning at the shelter. I was like, I got back to the shelter last night. I got back kind of late because I had to find a place to park my car, but yeah, I'm kind of over being at the shelter. I hate being homeless. I hate my life right now. I don't like the situation I'm in, but I'm in it and I'm making the best of it. You know what I mean? Miss Charlotte comes from dark chocolate. Oh, okay. I was homeless for 10 years. You're not alone. Yeah, it's hard out here. It's very hard. I'm going to call you Miss Charlotte. Would you be willing to play a song from my channel on your live? I don't play songs on my anything. I'm homeless, so I don't really have access to like a computer the way I need to. I just use my phone, and I don't really do all that fancy stuff right now. But maybe I will go check out your channel, okay? I'll screenshot it, and when I'm done today, I'll go back and check you out, okay? I will go. You make your own music or whatever. Yeah, that's all I can do is keep going. I get out here every day in a positive mindset. Some days I'm a little on the crazy side, like, pissed off with things, but, people piss you off. And, I had this troll. I don't know if you guys were here when I was talking about the troll that I believe was my moderator, was trolling me this morning, and I ended up blocking him. And he came in really nice, In the beginning, he was really nice and very talkative, being very respectful and, just talking a lot for like the last, I don't know if he's been watching me for 2 weeks or something, but he came off really nice, respectable and everything, talkative and everything. But this morning, when I went on my live, he came in, like, as soon as I turned on the live, like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm driving from the shelter. I think it's between between 5 a.m. and 5:15. I'm pulling out the shelter, starting my day, put on the channel. He comes up. He's always like, sometimes he'll come early in the morning or whatever, different times, but he's always very supportive and talkative, and we have conversations. Yesterday, I was talking to him when I was driving from my job all the way back to the shelter, which is like an hour in between each other. So He's always been very cool, very nice, very talkative, very conversation, you know, texting, saying things in the live stream, very nice and respectful. But this morning when he came on, it was him and it was another person. The other person just said hi, but he was talking, you know, like he normally does, open up conversation. So I get close to Wawa and he's talking or whatever. I'm driving the car. I get to Wawa. I'm like, I'm gonna go get some coffee. I don't know if I was at Wawa. I don't even think I was at Wawa yet when he trolled me, but I'm driving my car and all of a sudden he's in the chat and there's another person in the chat. And all of a sudden I start to see Nigger. Nigger. So I blocked the first person that called me that, right? Blocked him right away. I seen it coming in, I blocked him. Another person come right in, Nigger. So we already know this person that's calling me that racial slur is the same person. We all know that 3 different people, 3 different troll accounts came in calling me the Nigger. And it's funny because he is my moderator and he didn't see that. He's my moderator, but he didn't see this racial person calling me the Nigger. So I just summed everything up and I said, wow, you're the troll that's calling me the Nigger. You told on yourself, you idiot. Have a nice shift, dear. Oh, thank you, Mike Hogg. I appreciate it. You have a good day, too. There's more trolls on YouTube. Yeah. But it's just the fact that this man came in being so nice. And that's how people normally are. That's how the devil can be. Like, the enemy can be very cunning, very, very nice, very handsome, very demure. And they're the ones that's trying to bring you to freak down, man. And I was like, I was saying so much about... And asked me, hey, can I be a moderator for you? He never asked me, but I was like, you know what? You could be my moderator because you're always here. You're always so nice. You speak very highly of, he's always encouraging. But girl, I believe he was the one that was trolling me this morning. And how stupid he really is. How dumb you really can be. It's you and this person, these 3 different accounts calling me the Nigger. And you think I can't sum that up? You think I can't sum that up? You think I don't know it's you trolling me, you dumbass? Out of here. And the fact that I come on here and share my journey of being homeless, like, listen, I don't care what people think about me. Let them think whatever. I don't feel bad about being homeless. I'm homeless. That's my life right now. That's just my story. But some people, want to make you feel like shit. You know what I mean? They want to make you feel like crap. They want to make you feel like you're nothing. They want to make you feel like you're nobody. How are homeless with an internet? I have a cell phone, that's why. Yeah, homeless people do have cell phones, you know? Homeless people do have cars. Homeless people do have, like, we have things before we were homeless. Yeah. I mean, come on. There's a lot of homeless people like at your job every day. There's somebody that's probably homeless sleeping in their car that's there. People can't afford rent, man. People get evicted, all different reasons why they get evicted. So I was evicted out of my apartment in 2023, and I've been homeless ever since. You know, I stayed with family, it didn't work out. I stayed with my niece. I stayed with a girlfriend of mine, and it didn't work out. I think I stayed with both of them like 5 months. I stayed with my niece for like 4 or 5 months. And then after I stayed with her, I went and stayed in a hotel for a little while. And then after that, I went to go stay with a friend of mine. It didn't work out. See, people are different when you're not living with them and you don't know who they are. But when you live with somebody, you can kind of see the true nature of a person, like who they really are. So, and I surely did find out, you know, some people you just can't live with. And me personally, I need to live on my own. I need to live by myself. I need to have my own everything. You know, I don't want to stay with family. Now, unless I'm married or have a boyfriend or something, that's a little bit different. That's a relationship. But even in those kind of relationships, sometimes it just doesn't work out. I just got to have my own stuff. Like, even if I go back into even like an extended stay or something, that's fine too. Just trying to help. If you have a car, you can do Uber. I don't want to do Uber. I don't want to do anything driving with my car because I already, like, with my full-time job, I already drive enough. You know what I mean? I'm already driving enough with that. So I really don't want to use my car because since I'm homeless and I live in a homeless shelter, I have a lot of my clothes and a lot of stuff inside my car. So I don't want to use my car. I don't want to put the wear and tear and the miles because I already put enough wear and tear and miles on my car as it is. But I know a lot of people come in here and tell me to Uber and stuff like that. I'm just not interested in driving anything, especially out here in a lot of crazy traffic. I just don't want to do the Uber. I want to get another job, but it's not going to be an Uber job. I don't care if I work at McDonald's or flipping burgers or working at a gas station. I can do that. I'm something at the cash register or something, but I'm not trying to go back into, I don't want to do Uber or anything. Uber Eats, nothing. I don't want to deliver nothing to people's house, because a lot of the times that delivery service stuff and taking people where they need to go can be very dangerous for a woman. Shoot, when you live with people, you see their true self. They not people you think they are. Yeah, I stay with my niece, and I love my niece, and I loved her. I don't have a relationship with her now, and I don't want to ever have a relationship with her again. I really don't care if I ever see her again in my life. But I knew she was strict and she had her ways and everything. But me and her were like, she was my niece, but we were more like best friends, because we related to a lot of our life, like a lot of things that we did in our life and the way our life panned out. We kind of had a lot of similarities. So I looked at my niece as like, not my niece. I looked at her as my sister that I never had. So we had a relationship for so many years. Like, we would talk. Like, there would be times that we would be going through things in life, in our own personal family life, and I would talk to her, and we would just vent to each other, like, oh my God, I'm going through this. Oh my God, I'm going through that. And we would just be like sisters. We would be so like, I loved her. She was my niece. So when I moved in with her, I noticed like a couple of days when I moved in, she just started showing this attitude. She seemed like she was angry the fact that I was there. She just started acting different. And the fact was, and it was so funny because she was the one that asked me to move with her. I didn't ask her, hey, I'm about to lose my apartment. Can I come live with you? I didn't ask her that. So I was just like, I didn't ask you, could I live with you? But you end up evicting me, like putting me out after me staying with her. I think I stayed with her for like 5 months. I have to look at my paperwork. I don't even know. Like, the dates are just so like, I just know I've been homeless for like 2 years, altogether 2 years. But she started, like, when I lived with her, she started giving me attitude. So when she had me living with her, she had her own kids. So she had a 3-bedroom like apartment. So she didn't really have a room for me to go to. She just said, you can stay out here in the living room or whatever. So I think after some time, she just got tired of seeing me in her living room. Mind you, I was paying her rent. I would pay rent. I would pay half of the rent. Mind you, she was on like Section 8 or something. So she was like an income restricted or whatever. So her rent was $800 a month, and she would cry about having to pay that. I'm looking at her like, you're crying about $800 in rent a month? You're crying about that? Most people would love to pay $800 a month in rent. So you're in a great place, and then you had me in your house, and I was giving you $600 every month. So half your rent was paid. Like, so I guess she got tired of me being in her space, and she was very disrespectful about it. She was very rude and disrespectful about the whole situation. You could have just sat me down and said, listen, I don't think this is going to work out. Do you mind in 30 days just leaving? That would have been nice. But the way that she put me out was wrong. The way that she asked me to leave was wrong. I'm going to give y'all a story time about that one day. You was in her space. Many people do that. She wasn't used to living with someone, not your fault. Yeah. It's sad. The thing and I'm not even like, it's been a year since I've been away from her. It's been over a year since I've been out of her place. But, you don't do something to help people out if you genuinely don't want to do it. If you think anything like, I don't know if I want to do this, just don't do it. Like, don't bring someone into your house, have people move their stuff in, and then you turn around and want them to move out. That's just not right. And that's what she did to me. You didn't have to take me into your place. You didn't have to do any of that. You didn't have to take me in. You wasted my time. You wasted my situation. I'm driving back and forth to work. I got so much stuff going on, and I'm trying to because people were like, well, maybe you were in her space too much. No, I worked a full-time job, so I wasn't home for 8-9 hours out of the day. $800. I know she would cry about having an $800 monthly rent because, see, the thing was, she was messing up her money because she was a weed smoker. And she would smoke weed in her room. Mind you, she had her kids inside her place. And her kids are like teenagers now. But she had her kids inside the place. And I was like, what kind of respect are you showing your household and your kids, and you in your room smoking weed? When you smoke weed in the house, you can smell weed smoking all over the place. You can't hide that. So I was just looking at her like, you know, you got all this stuff going on, but yet you want to be in your house treating me like crap. She just started giving me like the cold shoulder, and I knew that she was talking about me to her children. And I was just like, damn, if you got a problem with me, let me know. You don't share our issues with your children. Your kids are underage. They're kids, you know? But she would treat her kids like they were like on her level. Like she would treat her kids like they were her, like they were her best friends or something. You know what I mean? No, you treat your kids like they're kids. You don't ever talk about me to your children, because now your children are going to be looking at me with the evil eye. Her oldest daughter used to come downstairs, go in the kitchen, because for her to get to the kitchen, she would have to walk past me. Her oldest daughter would come downstairs, not say good morning to me, and just go straight in the kitchen and do what she did. Not say good morning, Aunt so-and-so. So I knew that my niece was talking about me to her kids, and that would piss me off too. But when you're living with somebody, you can't really say anything. You know what I'm saying? You just kind of, you know, let bygones be bygones and be kind of peaceful with it. But if y'all want a story time of what unfolded with that, y'all got to go watch my videos, because I have a couple videos talking about my niece. So if you guys want to know anything deeper about that situation, you can go watch my videos, my 15-minute videos. I talk about that. I'm going to be talking about more about my niece and what happened and what transpired. But yeah, I can't live with anybody. I just have to get my own stuff, you know? I don't want to be in nobody's way. I don't like to be in someone's house where I feel like I'm not wanted there. You know, I don't like that feeling. Like me and her kind of had similar situations. We had financial stuff going on. We're trying to get ourselves together. Like, why can't two people work together? You know, why can't two people work together? You need me because I'm paying you the rent. I need you because I need the housing. But she didn't, I guess it wasn't that serious. You was in her space. Many people do that. She wasn't used to living. Yeah, she wasn't used to it, but she should have never really brought me into her house. That's the thing. If you know you can't live with nobody, don't even do it. That's why relationships don't last. When they move in together, it falls apart. Some people better off separated. Yeah, and she was my family. Like, she was my family. I looked at her as, she was my niece, but I looked at her as my sister because we grew up together. But the people that we grew up with in our lifetime are not the people that they end up being in their adulthood, because she had her own problems in her own life. So she's mixing her own life issues with me being in her space, and she just couldn't take it no more. But the way that she did it was just totally wrong. You know, it was wrong. That was in my emotions. Like, damn, she was my niece. I loved her. We had a relationship like she was my sister. But I don't care if I don't ever speak to her again in life. I don't care if I don't ever see you again. I don't care if I don't ever talk to you again. It doesn't matter to me, baby. And I'll never come to her and try to like mend fences or anything. If I ever see her somewhere at a wedding, a funeral, anywhere, because we're like we're supposed to be, you know, we were raised together. I don't even say that she's my family. But if I ever have to cross paths with her in life, only thing I'm gonna say to her is, how you doing? And keep it moving. I don't have nothing else to say to you. It falls apart. I am hoping your soap business gets started for you. I will buy for you for sure. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I will. I'm going to work on my soaps by the end of this month. I'll be making some soaps. So I'm going to let y'all know what's going on with that. I'm going to be like recording stuff and filming me making the soap and everything. So y'all going to see all of that. But I appreciate it, yeah. Yeah, $800 in rent is nothing. She was crying about paying $800 a month. Mind you, I was in her house giving her $600. I was giving her $600 a month. But she was crying about having Section 8, having to pay $800 a month. And I used to look at her like, you're crying about paying $800 a month in rent. Mind you, you got people out here paying $2,000 in rent. $1,100 a month in rent. And I'm just looking at her like, girl, when you on those rent assistance programs, if you make more money at your job, your rent goes up, baby. Like, what the heck? But see, she was a weed smoker. She was putting her extra money that she had to go buy some weed, and she never had money. Like, even before I lived with her, she was always asking me, oh, can you wire me some money? Can you send me some money? Because I had the money. You know, when I had my apartment, I was making good money because I had 2 jobs. I had 2 full-time jobs. No, I had a full-time job, and then I had like a part-time job that felt like a full-time job. But I had good money coming in, you know what I mean? And she was always like, every week she would come to me and ask me, hey, can you send me $25? Hey, can you send me $100? And she would pay me back. You know, I would send her the money or whatever, and she would pay me back. But I'm glad that me and her I'm done with her. I'm good, but I want her to see me when I really get myself together. I can't wait until they see that. Yeah, I'm gonna get my soap together. By the end of this month, I'll be making some soap, so y'all gonna know about it. I'm gonna definitely let y'all know. Don't worry about that. Many family is like that. Yeah, my family is just fucked up, man. Everybody in my family knows I'm homeless right now, and nobody wants to help me. So stay strong. You'll make it, definitely, for sure. I saw your niece. You saw your niece true self, and that's all. Yeah, go find a man that you can move in with. Go find a man I can move in with. Yeah, that sums up my problem. That'll be the same issue as my family. Like, no, I'm not just gonna go find a man to move in with. No, he'll let you move in for some of that. Oh God, sweet potato pie. Yeah, I know, right? A man will let me move in with him for some sweet potato pie. But what if I don't want to give up no sweet potato pie? Does that mean I'm homeless? I'm going to be homeless again. So I'm not even going to waste my time with that. Now, if I was in a relationship with a man, that's different. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's different. But I'm not going to just move in with a strange man. That's weird. I would never do that. I'm not that desperate for shelter. I'd rather stay at a homeless shelter than move in with a man that I don't know. Like, what the heck? Yeah, I have my resume on Indeed. It's just the fact that, people say that they're hiring, but they're not hiring unless they're hiring other people. Like, I don't know. But I don't really get calls back. And some of the calls back, I took a few interviews in the past and the hours were just it didn't match up. I need to keep the job that I have now. Like, I need to keep what I got going on right now. I need to keep it. So, yeah, it's hectic. It's hectic, but I'm getting through it. And the work situation is hectic right now. My work situation is stressful because we have a new computer system in, and I'm battling that. So the shelter is okay because the only thing I do there is go to sleep. I just sleep there. The girls there, I don't really bother with them. They're different. A lot of them are like drug addicts and stuff. So my life is just different. My life is different. My life is very, very different. So all I do is come out here and work, and I just go to the shelter to go to sleep at night. That is it. Did you put a resume? I do have a resume on Indeed. Sleep under the upside down dignity on the beach. What? Sleep under an upside down deity? What does that? Be nice. I don't know what you're saying. It would be nice. I meant to say. Oh, it'll be nice. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming by watching me. I guess I'll do a 2-hour live stream because I'm already at 82 minutes. So we're going to get this on, y'all. I got my coffee. I don't know if the sun's coming up today because I know it was like foggy. It was rainy today. So it's probably not going to be much sun coming over that horizon today. I don't know. But we definitely going to see, honey. We definitely going to freaking see. But I got a lot of things going on in my life. Like, there's so many things happening. So many different programs that I have that I'm trying to get help from. So I'm trying. Y'all pray for me. Y'all pray for me. Y'all freaking pray for me that things just continue for my life to get better. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. So this guy, John, that I blocked, I didn't really mean to block you. Oh my God. I didn't mean to block. I didn't really mean to block JS hitting my home. Oliver JS. I'm sorry. Did I block you, Oliver? I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to block you, Oliver. I'm sorry. I hope you're unblocked, right? Okay. I didn't mean to block this channel, but this guy, John, says too many excuses and being too picky can be your downfall. The thing about that is, too many excuses. What are my excuses? And being picky, I'm not even dating a man right now. I'm not out on the dating market. I'm not against dating, so I don't understand how you as a man, you're probably a man saying this because your name is John. Too many excuses. What are my excuses? And I'm being too picky when it comes to a man. Do you even know me? Like, I'm not even dating men right now. I'm not dating because I'm homeless. I'm not in a position to date. Why would I be out here trying to find a man when my life is not even together? Like, I'm not against a relationship, But I'm not out here looking for a man. So when y'all come on here and say stuff like, y'all always be, some people always be thinking women, you're too independent, you're too this. I'm not out here searching for me to be a woman, to say I'm a real woman. Why would I be out here trying to search to find a man just because I'm homeless? Oh, let me go find somebody to live with. Like, that's backwards, man. That's backwards. It doesn't make sense for me. Praise from Canada. Hello from Canada. Hi, Richard. How are you? You'll be okay. It just takes time. Rent is crazy today, but there are many apps that have delivery services to make extra sparkle is at Walmart. I know I do have a family member that's actually a manager at Walmart, so I can get in Walmart. I did submit the application. I'm just waiting for her to call me back. A man can offer help. I understand, but should I go find a man only because I'm homeless right now? Does that make sense, or is that a little backwards? Like, I want to be in a relationship with someone when I got my stuff together too. That way, if I come to a man right now, most men will bash me the fact that I'm homeless. Like, I'll get bashed. Oh, you're homeless. Oh, you don't have your stuff together. Oh, she only wants me because she needs a place to live. Like, I think that's backwards to me, right? Should I go find a man because I'm homeless so I could just get to know him and then end up moving in with him? Or should I come whole for someone and have my stuff together? He has his stuff together. I got my stuff together. And if we one day want to bring ourselves together and find a place together, that's different. But I don't ever want to be on the outside of nobody's. Like, I don't want to be on that position where I get with a guy, I move in with him, and then he could just control me and put me out whenever he feels like it. I don't want to be in a relationship like that. I want to come whole to a man. Like, I want to have something of my own. I want to be independent on myself, standing on my own 2 feet. I'm not against relationship. I'm not against anything a man can bring. But if I'm not against it. But if I met a good person and he has a place and he finds out, like, I would never tell a guy, me trying to get to know him, that I'm homeless. I would never tell a man, hey, I'm homeless. I would never say that to a guy, because number one, most guys are turned off by that. They're like, oh, what's going on in your life that you're homeless? So I don't know. I would never tell a guy, you're lost. You're worried about the bad guy. I'm not worried about the bad guys. What are you talking about? I'm just saying, come into a relationship. Shouldn't both people have something to bring to the table? Like, doesn't a man want a woman that, at my age, shouldn't a man want a woman that has a job, that has a car, that the same thing women want from men? Shouldn't that woman have the same thing? Like, I don't understand. Let me go find a guy because I'm homeless so he can, put me out in 2 months. A good man will help you with. I didn't say that. I would not be against it. I wouldn't be against it. I'm not saying I wouldn't want to be in that situation. But some men would take the situation because I don't have my own place. They would take that and try to control me. I have people all the time on social media. Hey, you can come live with me. Hey, you can come. Yeah, it all sounds good. Everything sounds good in the beginning until you start getting on their nerves, or until something pops off. Then he'll be like, well, you can get out, because my name is on this lease. My name is on this house. I don't want somebody to have control over me. If I'm going to be with somebody, we're going to have both of our names on that lease, or both of our names on that mortgage. I'm not saying that a good man out here wouldn't help me. If a good man comes to me in my face, I'm going to know that he's a good man, and I'm going to know that he's worth my time. But I'm not just going to go out here and find any Tom, Dick, and Harry and say, hey, I'm homeless. Can you help me out? I mean, I just don't want to be in a position like that with a man, because some men will be like, oh, she's homeless. Oh, yeah, you can move with me. All he's going to do is want to sleep with you. Like, it's going to... I don't want that type of relationship. And I'm not against, like, finding a good person, but I'm not out here looking for a man. I'm not that woman to be out here looking for a man. If a man comes and he's confident enough to speak to me and I end up getting to know him, I'm not against that. I'm not against relationship. I'm not against love. I'm not against, finding that person, but I'm not against that. I am not against that. I'm not against that. I want love. Shit. I want it. I want it. And just saying that I'm lost, no, I'm not lost. I think I have a pretty sound mind in my thinking. I don't think there's anything wrong with the way I'm thinking right now. I don't think that sun is coming up today, y'all. I don't think there's anything wrong with the direction of my life. I'm not out here trying to pursue a man. Every woman is not out here looking for a man. And that's not saying that I don't need a man. Yes, I need a man. You could be done. That's fine. Everybody has a difference of opinion. I really don't understand what you're trying to put off or what you're saying, but I'm not against finding a relationship and stuff like that. But I moved a homeless woman in with me, married her, and she tried to destroy me. Really? Wow, I'm sorry you went through that. And see, that's in my opinion. You don't move people into your house that you really don't know like that. You know what I'm saying? You court the person. A lot of people tell me, oh, I live in New York. You can come live with me. Like, that all sounds great. But I would never do such a thing, because if something happens between us and he end up not liking me or something, you would move a person that you don't know into your house? Like, I get offers all the time from men, but I already know what that offer means. That means, hey, you're going to be my sleeping partner. You know what I'm saying? They see a woman, especially if she's an attractive woman, and she say that she's homeless. We already know what that's hitting for. We already know what that's hitting for. You're going to be expecting something in return. You know what I mean? So, but I had a lot of offers. I had a lot of men say things, but I don't take a lot of stuff seriously, because most of these people live in different states and everything. But I never want to put myself in a situation where I could be put out again. You know what I'm saying? If it's going to be a situation where I'm living with somebody, he's going to have to be my man. Moving in with a man is a bad move. They will try to control a female, especially when they see she is struggling. Yeah, that's why I don't want to do something like that. But a lot of women do that, and it ends badly. It just ends badly. It ends badly. It doesn't end well. So I don't want to be stuck in a situation where I've been put out twice in my homeless journey, like by family. I've been put out in the streets twice. Do you think a man, when he figure, oh, I don't like her, or oh, I'm not really attracted to her, or, listen, I'm not moving in with a man and then offer him sex. Oh, let me just sleep with him because he let me. Like, it's going to be that type of situation, and I'm not into that. No, I want my situation to be a real, genuine love affair. I want to move in with somebody just because I'm homeless, especially not no man. He feel like I'm vulnerable. Oh, she's homeless, so I can get some sex from her. Like, no, we're not doing that. We're not. I don't want that type of relationship. And it's so funny because men come on here all the time and say, "Oh, you independent, ain't you?" I said, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you saying? What does my independence or anything have to do with the fact that I'm not going to just move in with any man that says, hey, you can move in with me? Because I already know it's going to be a sexual transaction that he's going to want from me. I'm not just going to move in and be some great person because he wants to help me. No, he wants to sleep with me. Y'all, they be thinking people stupid. Like, I'm not a dumb woman. Like, yeah, I made a lot of dumb decisions in my life, but I'm not stupid. It's not going to be a sexual transaction. I'd rather go find my own apartment and not have to worry about nobody's crap. And I'm not saying I don't need nobody. Yeah, I need a man. I need a man that know how to do some things too. Like, question: did you apply for state assistance? I can't apply for state assistance because I work a full-time job. I work full-time. When you work full-time, you can't get state assistance. You can only apply for like state assistance if you're not working. And I have a job. I'm trying, but Section 8 or anything like that, it's just not, Section 8 and all those other programs are helping people that are on welfare. Like, the people that's on welfare, they get more help than I would. So, but I'm working with other programs. I got other things going on behind the scenes. I just don't say much about everything I have going on right now. So, I got a lot of stuff going on, but I can't get any kind of financial assistance. I can't get nothing. In any programs that I have people that's trying to help me. I got programs behind me that's helping me with certain things. But right now, when you work a job, they're not going to really help you. They cater to a lot of people that they cater to the drug addicts. First of all, they cater to the drug addicts more than they cater to anybody else. They cater to a lot of people that's disabled. They're catering to the veterans. Those are the first people on the front lines that they want to help more. So somebody that has a job like me, they just looking at me like, well, you have a job, even though my job is not enough money for me to go find a place. They don't care. They just say, hey, you need more money, you got to go out there and make it. And that's fine. I listen, I'm going to be okay. I know I'm going to be okay. Everything's going to work out. Things will work in my favor. But I just come on here and share my story, share my journey, let everybody know that, listen, if you're homeless, if you lost everything, whatever your situation is, if you were put out by your family members, it's not the end of the world. Like, it's not the end of the world. I don't think I'm going to see the sunset today. I don't think I'm going to see the sunset today. Because it's cloudy. Well, my living with my family, when I was living with a woman, she was my sister, she was my niece. She was somebody in my family. She was with my family because I already know if I move in with a man, he's going to want sex. And I'm not giving up sex just to have a place to live. So yes, I would move in with a family member. Yes, I would. I would move in with my brother. If my brother or somebody opened up their home to me, I would. I would definitely move in with my family and everything, but I know moving in with a man is going to have to be a sexual exchange, because that's what he wants, because he looks at me as, oh, she's a pretty lady. Oh, you're homeless? Oh, come on, move in with me. He going to want me to cook, so I don't know. I can't do it. I'm his little woman toy. I'm just not doing that, because I already know. Where do you stay now? I live in a homeless shelter. Hi, Cornelius. Bonafide players. I live in a man. You live in a mansion on the beach and pay 700. What the heck? What the heck? You live in a mansion on the beach. Well, that's nice. Must be nice. Must be nice to live in a mansion on the beach. Must be nice. It must be nice. I live in a shelter. That's right. So this is what John is saying. You said a woman put you out her house last time, so you have more confidence in living with a woman than living with a man. Like I said, the woman I was living with was family members. They were family. And living with a man, we already know what that's going to come with. He's going to want something. He's going to want something. It's not going to just be, And then when I start getting on his nerves, or he get tired of me, he going to be like, well, you got to hit the streets. And I'm not living with people like that no more. I'm not living like that no more, you guys. I'm sorry. Tomorrow's Friday, but it doesn't mean anything to me, right? Today's my Friday, and I'm happy. I'm excited. Today is Friday. Today's my Friday. Man, this job is really stressing me out with this new stupid computer system. I don't know if the sun is going to come out today. It might be cloudy all day. I'm probably not going to see the sun. How long do you think it will take you to get your own place? I don't know. I'm thinking maybe another year, maybe. I gotta get a second job. As soon as I get a second income, I could find something. Like I can find a roommate. You know what I mean? This woman said he's going to want me to cook. I don't mind cooking because I'm a cooker. So if he's going to give you somewhere to live and you can't at least cook, I would cook. I would definitely cook because I cook anyway. So I'm not saying that. I'm just kind of being smart a little bit. But I'm going to definitely cook. But I don't want to be his, I'm not moving in with a man that's going to want, sex in return and all that crap. Like, no. You think, like, being a woman, you living in the house with a man that you don't even know, what do you think's going to happen? I mean, he's going to come in that room one night and try to say, hey, you live with me. Open those legs up. How long you think probably a year. I don't know. Maybe a year. I like the way you talk, though. It's all about substance. Yeah, man, a woman can't move in with a man and not expect him to want to have sex with you. And I don't want to live in that type of situation. No. I will cook, but I'm not your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? So that's why women never moving with a man. But some women do it. Like some women in the shelter now, they be moving out with guys all the time. And I was like, well, be careful, because as soon as he get done with you, girl, he gonna put you right out in the street and you have to leave, because if that's his place, he gonna put you out. I don't want to be vulnerable to nobody. I don't want a man to come at me, oh, she can move in with me. She could be my living prostitute. Like, no, sorry. I say a year, maybe less. You just have to think with a sound mind, man. You can't be just out here thinking stupid, thinking dumb. Like, I have to live in reality. Everybody wants something, you know what I'm saying? And if a man takes you in, oh, you're homeless, you can come live with me. And me as a woman, you got to pay something, and that's no problem. You got to pay rent. But what do you want out of the situation? What's the fact that why do a man want a homeless woman in his house anyway? For sex, right? That's what he wants. Like, let's get it clear to see what you want from me first. Let's talk about that. What do you want from me? It's not that, oh, I feel sorry for her, because most of these men out here don't feel sorry for women for nothing. So, oh, you're homeless, so, you're going to be my living prostitute. You can stay here, but I need to have sex with you on the ring. Like, no, I don't want that kind of exchange. I'm not into that. I don't want that. When a woman wants to be intimate with a man, especially a situation where, you know, maybe they're dating and they're attracted to each other, that's different. But some random man off the side of the road saying, hey, I have a place for you to live, that's unsafe. That's unsafe. That is so freaking unsafe. 22 people watching. Wow. I hope you guys all give me a thumbs up when you come in here. If you guys don't know me, I am a homeless woman and I live in the United States of America. And I am homeless. Yes, yes. I am a homeless woman living here. Here goes somebody walking down the street. Uh-oh. Let me lock my doors. I'm sitting over here thinking I'm gonna see some sun, which it don't look like I'm gonna see much sun today. But yeah, you just don't move in with a man. Like, you don't move in with strange men. That's just crazy. We just have to always be careful. As women, we have to always be careful. And even as men got to be careful too. Because men move women into their homes knowing that they want her to be this subservient, whatever. I mean, I guess we have to always decide what our relationship is first. Like, what is the relationship? What is the relationship that we have? You know what I mean? So I just think it's weird for people to think that I should move in with a man. First of all, there's not a lot of single guys out here that just have their own. I mean, there probably are. I just don't know where they're at. But there's not a lot of single men out here. Most of these men out here are in relationships. They're married, playing victim. Yeah, I'm going to play the victim with you, Phoenix, and block you. I never play the victim, baby. So let's not get that distracted. I don't play victim. I know everything I did wrong. I know everything in life that I did wrong, and I already accepted the fact that I screwed up a lot of stuff. So don't come on here trying to say I played victim to any damn thing, because you are wrong. You're wrong. I don't play victim about nothing. I accepted all my faults and everything I did wrong. So let's get that straight. When you come in here and you want to try to say stuff about me and my situation, like as if you freaking know me, like, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing that because you don't know me. So I guess I'm not going to see no sun today, right? It's too cloudy. It was raining earlier. I don't think the sun is coming out today, y'all. I don't think I'm going to see no sun today. I'm just sitting here putting some more twist in my hair. Yeah, people come on here and talk about playing the victim. Playing victim of what? I've already said the stuff that I've done wrong, and I said, well, I shouldn't have done this, or I should have done this differently. I shouldn't have acted this way. I shouldn't have done this. How is that playing the victim, you dumbass? People are so stupid, and they swear they know everything. Playing the victim. Playing the victim? How am I playing the victim? Please come on here and tell me how I played the victim. When I've said everything that I've done wrong, I said, wow, I can't do this anymore. Wow, I shouldn't have done that. Is that playing the victim? I don't think that's playing the victim. The trolls are so weird. People come on here and hear you say one or two things and they say that you're playing the victim. How am I playing the freaking victim when I've already said on here the things that I've done wrong and things that I won't do again? Like, I'm not no little girl. I'm in my 40s. I've made mistakes, man. And I fess up to the mistakes that I've made. I say, wow, I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing this again. You know, one little mistake that you make, like, you can make a mistake and it could take you like 3 seconds to make a mistake. But it could take you years to just get yourself together again. Like, I have to build my life again, and I'm in my mid-40s. And you think I like that? Every day I have to think about the things that I did wrong and the things that I need to do to change the game of my life. Like, I fucked up big time, and I'm older. I'm an older person. I'm an older woman. Shoot, I'm almost in my 50s. So I'm like, damn, you know, having to start your life over again and you're in your mid-40s, that shit takes a toll. Like, you be like, damn, okay. You know, when you older, it's harder. It's harder when you're older. But I'm more wiser. So I'm making I'm making better choices in my life. I mean, we all screw up, we all make mistakes and stuff, but as far as people coming in here telling me that I need to take accountability, I did take accountability for my actions. I fucked up a lot, man. I screwed up a lot. I think this is the guy that I watched, Hospital. I think I watched him before. If he's the person I think he is, I don't know. No, that's not him. That's not him. I thought he was somebody else. Sorry. Do you have a college degree or any certifications? No, I don't. I just have a high school diploma. So, and one of my girlfriends was like, girl, you got to go back to school. And I'm just like, damn, where do I find time for school, you know? But I'm looking into stuff. I'm looking into other things, you know? Because my girlfriend was like, girl, you better go back and get some kind of certification. But the way things are right now, I'm just trying to get housing right now. And we'll see what the future holds for me to go back and get something. But I don't have time to do any of that right now. Right now, I just have time to make money because I still have bills to pay. You know what I'm saying? I have a car payment, which I'm so freaking pissed off. I got myself tied up into that. But I needed a dependable car. And me being homeless, having a dependable car is like the best thing ever, because the best thing ever is not me having this payment, but it's just the fact that I have a car that's dependable. You know what I mean? And that's what I needed. When you're homeless, you definitely need a car that's dependable. So I just earned a master's in education at 63. Really? You did? Good for you. Congratulations. But that's what I'm saying. We could do anything we want as long as we put in our mind to it. It doesn't matter if you're 100 years old. Like, I still want to go back and get some certifications and stuff. I said I wanted to do something in mortuary science. Like, I want to be an embalmer or something. Like, I want to do something that interests me. Like, death interests me. Like, of course, I'm scared. I'm scared of the unknown, but I'm thinking, like, there was this lady that I used to work with years ago, this older woman, and she went back for mortuary science because, you know, the death industry is a lot of money there, right? So I'm thinking of something working with the dead people. Something working with the dead. When I was in high school, I didn't even like high school. So I'm not really a person that likes to learn. Like, I'm not a college person. I'm not a college person. Even at work right now, we're like doing stuff there, and I feel like I'm in college. Like, I feel like I'm learning. I'm in college. Going to school can help you get housing, a better job. And yeah, I know, but right now I'm just really I'm like working to survive right now. I can't even possibly factor in school with my life right now, because right now I'm just working to make money. I know going to college and stuff can better my situation, and I'm going to think about it. But once I get housing, then I can think about that. But I need a stable place to live first before I, you know, figure out school stuff. But I do see myself probably doing like a trade, probably not college, but maybe like a trade. You can get a certification in a couple of months. Yeah, I know. I'm looking into stuff, you know. I got stuff that I'm looking into. I went to college when I was homeless. Oh, really? How was that experience? Was it like college that were you able, like, were you driving, were you mobile, you said you were homeless, but did you have a car? Were you able to get around? Were you still working? You know what I'm saying? Were you working? But I'm definitely going to be looking into all aspects. I don't think the sun is coming out today. Do y'all? I think I'm leaving. Let me head down the road so I can get to this gym, and I'll just take y'all with me there. But I'm going to just start driving, y'all, because the sun ain't coming out. It was raining last night. I guess the clouds are over. I don't know. I'm not going to see no sun today. I slept in my car and kept a job. Okay. I slept in my car for 33 days. I did sleep in my car. I stayed in my car in the summertime, and it was hot, too. The car was hot, but I kept going, man. I really did. I kept going. And there's a lot of homeless people around. There's a lot of homeless people that we don't even know if they're homeless or not. Like, everybody, like, when you go to work every day, a lot of those people that we work by every day are homeless. So that's why I get pissed off when people say, you don't look homeless, you're homeless. Like, yeah, I'm homeless. You have a car and you're homeless. Like, there's a lot of people that's homeless that got cars. Like, this person was saying, I was homeless and I went to college, and you got a degree. What degree did you get? What kind of line of work are you in now? Let me know. I'm just looking so I can get my iPhone, so I can charge it, so when I get to the gym I could just I didn't get dressed for the gym today. I usually get dressed now at the shelter, and I'll get dressed and be ready for the gym. But today, I thought I was going to see the sunshine, but unfortunately not. Unfortunately, we ain't doing that today. I feel like Ooh, I feel like something crawling on me. I'm a high school teacher making a difference with the youth. That's good. How are the kids in school for you? Are they good? Do you work with are you working with some good kids, or are they just raising hell like some of these kids in some of these other school districts? But that's good that you're a teacher. That's a nice job to have. Do you think, Dad, you earned your degree while you was homeless? That gives me a lot of hope, you know what I mean? One of my girlfriends was like, girl, you better go get a certification or something. I said, you know what, you're right. But I'm not even a person for education. I hate, like, even at my job right now, I can't sit in a room and just listen to someone talk or train me or just, I hate having to learn. My mind is not there. Good for you. Be a booty warrior right off my live, because I could care less. I know, y'all. I need to sign up for school. I want to do something in mortuary science. I want to work with the deceased population. I want to work with dead people, y'all. Does that sound weird? Maybe I could be an embalmer. I could do that. What is your situation, Brad? I am homeless. If you read the heading, the topic of the video, I'm a homeless woman. Read the description box. I'm homeless and I'm trying to get my life back together from eviction and having, setbacks in my life. So I come on here and I talk about that. I come on here and I talk about my life. I talk about my setbacks. I talk about, just working on getting my life back together. That's why I'm here. And I'm not embarrassed about it, I'm a brother from the gutter, bringing the real to my students, and they are recognizing and giving me, good for you. That's good. You're helping with the youth. Helping with the youth. That's amazing. The youth, they need it. They definitely need the help, the guidance and stuff, because we never know what kind of backgrounds people are growing up in and stuff like that. So, but I know better days are ahead for me. I don't come on here and cry and whine to the world like, woe me, woe me, woe me. I'm not one of those women either, but I gotta just I'm getting myself out the mud. I'm getting myself out of the mud, and better days are ahead. Better days are coming. I just share my experience, that's all. I share my experience. I talk to people. I try to get to know people for, like I said, I had a troll this morning. You ever think about starting a GoFundMe? I don't really want to do a GoFundMe because I don't want everybody to find, I don't want my job to know that I'm homeless. And that's the thing. I try to keep that under wraps because it's not really their business. And I don't want people, people at the job, they talk about you anyway. So I'm just more personable. I don't want people to know my situation. But I won't start a GoFundMe, but I do have a Cash App. People send me Cash Apps and stuff like that. But I never ask people for money. But sometimes people say, hey, do you have a way I can send you money? Or I do share my Cash App. It's in my About section. If somebody ever wanted to send me anything, you're more than welcome to. But again, I never ask people for money. I'm not a beggar. So I don't be on here begging anybody for anything. But I do have a Cash App. I just didn't want to start a GoFundMe because I would have to share my GoFundMe on all my social media handles. And I don't want people in my business. Like, a lot of my family members can see stuff and then they probably be like, oh, there she go asking people for money, I just don't want to put my homeless story out in the world for everybody to have access to, especially people that I work with. So I just try to keep my stuff under wraps. Like, if somebody's going to come into my life to be an assistance to me somehow, God will send that person my way to help me. You know what I mean? That's what I figure. Many of my students are homeless, sleeping in their vehicles with their parents. Oh, man, that's a shame. So when the students are homeless and they sleep in the vehicles with their parents, does DIFAS get involved with that? Unless somebody calls? Like, I'm in New Jersey. So how do you, if the school system, a lot of school systems that I know, a lot of those teachers and stuff like that, the faculty, they'll call DIFAS. They'll call the state if they find out a parent doesn't have a shelter for their children. So I don't know. Some people will call and report that. So I'm like, how are these families able to Because, you know, a lot of the times with kids, unless I guess you live in a city, you could probably get away with it a little bit more being homeless. Because if you have a house and the bus is picking your kid up and all of a sudden your kid never gets picked up again, they got to know something is going on. So when people lose their homes, a lot of those school systems be calling they call DIFAs. They call child and families. Guess what time it is where I live? What time is it? I'm on my way with them. I'm on my move. Marcus, you're out of here too. Bye. You're disgusting. 7:15. Well, it's 7:15 here too. People are afraid of reporting it because the situation would get worse for the child or the children. Yeah, but how do they get away with being homeless? Because a lot of the time the school system has to know, like especially if a bus is picking a kid up and the kid's never at the bus stop, they have to know something is going on with the family. So how do they get away with that? Because I know a lot of school systems that be on top of everything moving. You live in South Carolina. Hello from South Carolina. How are you? I'm gonna leave. I thought I would see a sunrise today, but I guess since it rained, the clouds are blocking the sun. So I'm gonna get myself to the gym so I can work out my body, yada yada. Yes, yes, yes. Let me turn this around. So I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna get myself down this pike. I thought I would see some sun today, but unfortunately, there ain't gonna be nothing. Maybe it'll come out later. I don't know. Maybe later, baby. I don't have to be to work until this afternoon, this evening, and work is just a whole nother thing in itself. We have a new computer system that was ushered in, and it's just a mess. It's just a mess. Happy weekend. What are y'all doing this weekend? Anybody got anything good planned? What y'all got going on? That fall weather is coming in for sure. No sun, y'all. No sun. We ain't seeing no sun today. Not over the, maybe tomorrow. Most school systems never look into it after the parents let them know that there's going to be a change in transportation. As long as there's a parent, they don't ask questions. Oh, because some school systems be on top of that. Like, oh, the bus driver will say, "Oh, he's never at the bus anymore." And to me, a lot of school systems will open up an investigation and see if something there has to be something going on with family. I mean, some school systems don't really dig, but some school systems do be trying to find out what's going on. Why isn't Johnny at the bus stop anymore? But I guess if you live in a city, you probably could get away from being homeless more than like in the countryside. Like if you live in the country and there's a bus that has to pick you up and they notice that this person is not getting on the bus anymore, they have to know that something's going on with the family. What the heck is that? Somebody just threw a whole trash bag out on the side of the road. I don't see how people can litter. I hate people that litter. I just don't like littering. Oh God, it really makes me upset. That really grinds my gears. You know, like I call buses all my life. So when the bus drivers see that Billy Bob Thornton hasn't been at his bus stop for 2 weeks, oh, mom's been bringing him to school. I mean, there's a chance that the parents could drop him off. So I mean, there's all different situations, all different scenarios and situations. So I don't know. But what I do know is I feel like parking my car and taking me another sleep nap for like an hour because I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Your girl is sleepy. She's sleepy. Have you thought about getting your CDL? I thought about the CDL, but I got other stuff going on too, so I can't really do that right now either. And I thank y'all for giving me some, ideas, but these are ideas that I even thought about, but I can't really see myself driving no big 18-wheeler truck, but I could see myself, driving like a I don't want to drive no big giant truck, but I also thought about getting my CDL and driving a local bus in cities, like a city bus, or I thought about a lot of things. There's a lot of things that I got in the works for myself. So just trust and believe that I got things going on and things that I have planned to do. But I appreciate everybody for, their kind words and, giving me some kind aspirations to say, hey, you should look into this, you should look into that. Yes, I am looking into a lot of different things, and I have a lot of things going on that I don't really speak about. So I know my future is going to be bright. So I'm not a failure, and I'm not a fluke. I'm going to make it happen, right? Everything works out in its time. Things will work in my favor. I just gotta believe. Just hold on. Things will work in my favor. I just gotta believe. Just hold on. Things will work in my favor. I just gotta believe. Just hold on. I just gotta believe. It's rough out here though, man. It's really hard. And some people are at rock bottom and they don't know how to get out. You know what I mean? Especially if they have an addiction. And thank God my situation has nothing to do with an addiction. But my situation, my thing is like situational. You know what I mean? Of course, it's my fault. I already accepted the fact that I screwed up my own life. And I accept that fact. And I'm doing what I can do to come out of the dark, like come out of this place that I'm in because I'm not in the best place in my life. And I get frustrated, but I know I did this to myself. So I take accountability for my actions and things. But I'm getting it out the mud for sure. Like, this is the worst I've ever been in my entire life. But I guarantee you that I'll never be back in this situation again. Like, I'll never put myself in a situation where I'm homeless ever again. Because I see what the other side looks like, that you're not going to have family, you're not going to have friends, you're not going to have anybody. People are only worrying about themselves, and they're only worrying about their immediate families. They don't give a damn about me being homeless. They'll be like, well, shoot, what you do wrong? That's on you. You know what I mean? And I'm not expecting anybody to feel sorry for me, coddle me. I'm not expecting any of that from nobody. I'm just expecting for myself, for me to better my situation. Everything's going to work out. It always does, though. You know what I mean? It always works out. So I just come over here, rub my mouth, talk about my situation, talk about my life, my struggles, my this, my that. But again, better days are coming. Better days. Better days are coming. But I tell you what, man, you'll never catch me out here again because I see how it is on the other side. No one gives a damn. No one gives a damn. Not even your family give a damn, you know? Not even your family gives a damn. Not even your kin folks. No one gives a shit. Nobody gives a crap, you know? Ugh. Oh, Jesus. Jesus is Lord. Ugh, I'm stretching my body. Stretching my body. It's my last day, Saturday. I'm so, so happy about that. 14 people watching, guys. Good morning. Let me know where y'all are watching from. Yeah, I might go to the laundry. Do I have any money? Yeah, I could stand to wash my laundry. I do need to wash some laundry. But I just really want to pull over so I can go to freaking sleep because I am tired. I really am. I'm really tired, y'all. I want to go to bed. I want to go to sleep. But see, my car is my bed. My car is my bed. My car is my bed. I dreamed a dream of time gone by. I dreamed that love would be I dreamed that love would have a vision. One day my life would be so different from this hell I'm living. I'm going to read the comments as soon as I stop at a red light, y'all. I can't read the comments and drive the car. I dreamed a dream of time going by. Did y'all see that musical Les Miserables? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Last night, I felt like I was having sleep paralysis. Like I felt like my body was like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm still at the shelter. Yep. I mean, I'll probably be there for the next 6 or 7 months. Hello from Alabama. Hello from Bama, Bama. Huh? Good morning, love. I'm back to see you. Hope you got a little sleep last night. I slept okay. I didn't really sleep that good last night. No, I didn't sleep until like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and that's why I'm so tired this morning. Like I'm drinking coffee, but I still want to take a nap. You know what I mean? I thought the coffee was supposed to give me some energy. I thought the coffee was supposed to give me some energy. I dreamed a dream of time gone by. I dreamed that love would be forgiven. One day my life would be so different from this hell I'm living. Look at this idiot. I dreamed a dream of time going by. I dreamed that love would have a vision. I dreamed that love would never die. Y'all, you know I can't sing, but I be trying to though. I be trying. I dreamed that love would have a vision. One day my life would be so different from the town I'm living. I gotta pull over somewhere. I'm gonna take me a nap for like an hour. And that's the thing too, when you're in the shelter, right? If you're in the shelter, you have a car, you got it going on. If you have an automobile, a car, you've really arrived. You know what I'm saying? But if you somewhere, if you're homeless and you don't have a car, that sucks. It really sucks. Because now you have to like depend on public transportation and stuff. So it really sucks. I dreamed that love would be forgiven. One day my life will be so different from the world I'm living. So simple now and always see. I dream that love will be forgiven. You know, some places you can't really go and just sleep at because you got the cops. They'll be like looking in cars. And I realized that young age, a car was probably a piece of equipment I needed to have in my life, no matter what. Yeah, we need a car, especially to get around and stuff like that. To get to where we need to get to, a car is needed, baby. I'm trying to see if I could be okay sleeping here, but I don't know. This ain't the best place for sleep, but I'm hour of rest, and then I'll go to the. I don't even know if I'm going to the gym today, y'all. I don't even know. 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 Do you have a car note? Yes, I do. Unfortunately. And I hate it. Oh my God. The days are in the shelter in case you want to save money. It's hard to save money when I still have to pay bills. Even though I'm homeless, the only thing I don't have to do is pay rent, which is great. But, I still have a lot of other bills that I have to pay for. Thank God rent is not one of them. So that's amazing to not have to worry about that. But, I still have stuff with my car that I got to pay when I have insurance. I have my storage bill, my storage container that I have. I got to pay for that or I'm going to lose it. So I have a lot of stuff that I need to pay for, and I need another job, and I need another full-time job. So I'm like, damn, how the heck? Last time I worked 2 jobs, sometimes I would drive from one job to the next literally in tears because I was so tired. I was so exhausted from working 2 jobs. So I'm like, damn, how is this going to pan out? But I asked God I know God going to supply something. He going to make it a way for me to be a little bit easier on my spirit. You know what I'm saying? Homeless shelters, like where I'm at, it's okay. I mean, it kind of feel like a prison a little bit, but where I'm at with the girls in the homeless shelter, if you do something in the shelter that you're not supposed to do, one thing they will do is kick your behind out. So that's why a lot of people don't be doing stuff. I mean, they be doing stuff, but they be sneaky about it. So they'll steal your stuff, and it's almost like a prison in a homeless shelter, to be honest. But I stay to myself. I don't leave anything in the shelter. Like when I leave for work, I have like duffel bags that I keep all my stuff in. It's like a gym bag. I keep my clothes in, and my toothbrush, my soap, my toiletries or whatever. I just bring my pajamas upstairs. Like when I get there, I take off my work clothes, I put my pajamas on, and I go to bed. I have my own sheets, I have my own pillow, I have my own everything. Yeah, the homeless shelter can be a little crazy because some of the women in the shelters are on drugs. It's an epidemic of just a drug epidemic. So a lot of the women up there are on drugs. They popping pills, they taking pills. I could tell the girls who are coming in and they're on drugs, they're on dope. You know, I see that all the time, but I just go there to sleep. I don't spend time there because I'm always out working. But a lot of the women in there, they're collecting Social Security, they collecting welfare. They all have different things going on. But for me, I mind my business. I mind my business. I don't be in there trying to make friends with nobody. Like a lot of the girls in there, they're not working. Some of them are like the women are older in there actually. I don't really see a lot of like 20-year-olds. I think the youngest girl we have in there, she's like in her 30s. And I just be like, girl, why are you in here? Like, get a job and try to get yourself out and build your credit up. And I try to encourage the younger women that's younger than me because that's what we're supposed to do. Like, that's our job as being older people. We have to, you know, speak life into the younger generation. I said, girl, get yourself together. Work on your credit. You can build your credit. My credit is almost at good standing, which I'm grateful. My credit journey has been doing pretty well, so I try to encourage the younger women. But you don't see a lot of younger women in the shelter, I guess, because a lot of younger kids that's in their 20s, they got places to go. But I see a lot of women. I see a lot of senior citizens in the shelter. I see a lot of veterans in the shelter, and these are women over 40. Like, everything I see are women that's older. And I be like, damn, being homeless when you get older is hard, man. Some of them people need to be in nursing homes, group homes. Like, it's all types of situations going on. So I just mind my business in there. You know, I don't really. I try to keep my head on the swivel and mind my business. I keep my head on the swivel and I mind my business, baby. But right now, all I want to do is get in my blanket and go to sleep because I'm tired. Trying to get my I'm trying to see if I thought I had a blanket back here, but I thought I had a blanket. I thought I had an extra blanket in my car, but obviously I freaking don't. So I don't know where my blankets are. I thought I had a blanket, but I must have dropped my blankets off at the I must have dropped my blankets off at my storage. So I'm trying to find my socks because I'm gonna lay down and take a nap for an hour, y'all. I'm gonna lay down and take me a nap for an hour, and then I'm gonna get back on the road again. But see, like I said, in the shelter, they put us out at a certain time, so we can't stay in the shelter all day. They don't want to make the shelter comfortable for us. They want us to move in and move out. But I think the maximum amount of time I can live there is like 6 months, 6, 7 months. But it's not really a lot of help. It's not really a lot of things out here for us. Like resources, there's like not a lot of resources. Because everybody has a specific situation. Like, you know what I mean? Some people got mental health problems. Some people got this issue or that issue. So everybody got something going on different at the shelter. So everybody needs a different kind of help. Everybody don't need the same help, you know? Somebody might have an addiction issue. Somebody might have an issue like me. And I was evicted. So I need, you know, rental assistance or whatever. Everybody got a different thing going on for themselves and their situation. So, But the shelter is not a great place to be at, but I mind my business in that shelter, and I don't worry about what other people is doing. I stay to myself. I just completely just, I mind my own damn business. That's all. Sorry, I was in the back seat of my car, but I'm gonna shut this live stream down in a few minutes because, like I said, I'm gonna take me a little nap in my car for like an hour. See, when you're in the shelter puts you out at 5:30 in the morning. It doesn't matter if you tired or not. When they put you out, you gotta go. You know what I mean? When they put you out, you gotta go. I'm always out the shelter by like 5 in the morning. So, I mean, I know the routine now. Is this a homeless person up here too? Look like somebody homeless over there. When you homeless and you in your car, you have somewhat of a shelter. But when you homeless and you in the elements, like out on the street, that is hard. It looks like I see a homeless person over there. I know the girl, woman, either abused by women. I know, girl, the women are either abused by women. The women are abused by women. God will supply all your needs. Amen. I believe so. I have faith. You know what I mean? By men. Yeah, it could be an abusive situation. I mean, everybody got different situations of what they had to escape from or whatever the fact. I don't know. It's hard to get a job, but you might have to get another job. I am going to get another job. I'm working on that. I haven't really been getting too many like interviews or callbacks from people. So, I mean, I don't lose hope in that. I know something's going to come up for me, you know? Something will happen. Something will definitely happen for me. I don't lose hope or faith or anything like that. So, better days are ahead. Okay, I'm seeing 2 homeless people out here where I'm at right now. It's people that's homeless. It's tough. When I see other homeless people, especially homeless people that I know that are like literally out on the streets, no shelter, no nothing. They're literally out on the streets. They be at the they be in these storefronts. I see 2 people that's homeless right now. And one lady, she's over there like waiting for Wendy's to open up. It's sad, man. It's sad. I'm so grateful that I have a car. And regardless of what people think, hey, you did it to yourself. Yeah, most of us did do it to ourselves, but that doesn't mean that we don't need housing or we don't need help or something. You know what I mean? We all need something. I think that's a homeless person. One day a better life would be so simple from this how I'm living. I think that's a homeless person. I think that's a homeless person over there. It's sad because people be trying to find shelter in these like fast food restaurants. I'm grateful to have access to a shelter. I'm grateful to have access to having a car that I'm able to, you know, even though I'm not like as comfortable as I would like to be, but I got to take the good with the bad. It is what it is. I did it to myself, so I got to get myself out of this. It's hard to get a job, but that's what I'm saying. See if there's a Catholic Charities. I mean, I've exhausted all things because there's so many homeless people right now. There's not really a lot of resources because it's too many homeless people. So Catholic Charities and everything, I've called them. I didn't get any calls back. Like, you know, I call people a lot. I'm actively doing things every day to work on my situation. But, you know, it's not just me. It's a whole bunch of other people. It's starting to get cold out here. I appreciate you, Michael, for stopping by, though. But no, homeless shelters are not really safe, but nobody's really going to jump on you in a homeless shelter. I'm not going to say it wouldn't happen, but really nowhere safe. There's nowhere safe in this world. Homeless shelters are almost like jails, like local prisons. You know what I'm saying? You just got to keep your head on the swivel. For some reason, last night, I felt like I was having an anxiety attack, a panic attack. I felt like I couldn't breathe a little bit. Maybe I was suffering from like sleep paralysis last night. And it sucks to be homeless. You know, people get sick. So shelter is very something that we need as humans. You know, we need shelter, man. I'm eating some nuts, some peanuts, some cashews. Y'all probably hear me chewing, right? But I'm going to let this live stream go, y'all. It was great talking to y'all, chatting it up. I really appreciate y'all coming by. I hope that y'all can go check out some of my videos in my video section. I hope that you guys can check out some of my shorts. I was chewing some cashews. I had some cashew peanuts. And they're like lightly salted with sea salt. It's pretty good. Y'all can really hear me crunching? A little ASMR, huh? Me, I don't know how people can listen to someone else eat, especially if you're eating like a pig. But some people like that stuff. Some people like to watch animals chew on stuff, and they like to hear people chomping. I don't like to hear the sound of people eating. People be liking that smacking noise. I don't know why, but but I'm gonna go, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for coming by. I hope I see y'all tomorrow. I will be doing another live stream tonight. When I leave work at 9 o'clock, I'll be live streaming until I get back to the shelter. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Thank you for stopping by, you guys. Y'all have a great day.